Hey, Dana here, and welcome to my vlog. And this is under altitude. Well, the other day when I went to fly and I used the headset, unfortunately somehow the video disappeared on me. So all I had was the ground video explaining the flight. So unfortunately I can't put that up. But being the first time I've used these goggles, I discovered that I still had the altitude and temperature and all the other stuff in metric. So it really didn't do me. I had to keep, looking at my controller to see exactly what my altitude was and all that, when you can do it right in here. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try and do that right now. Your controlling system is right here. It's a pad, and you use your one finger or two fingers. If you swipe forward and back, or forward and back, let's see. If you swipe backwards, you lock it. All the functions, everything that you set are now locked. To unlock it, use both fingers and slide it forward. Now to go into flight mode controls, you use both fingers to flip it up, and then you're going to get your pad, and then you use your single finger to scroll through your areas, and when you get what you want, you use your one finger and go whoop, and that locks it. So just to go over that, and then on the bottom here you have your other two controllers. This one sets you in and out of your menus, and this one here, actually I think the front one is considered your C2 control, and your other one is considered C1 control. So single finger, because this is a 5D system. So that's single finger, swipe it to scroll on the menu, and then tap to confirm it. Using both fingers, swiping forward and backwards, let's see, forward unlocks it, going backward locks it. So you're going to go forward, unlock it, and then swipe both fingers upward or downward to exit or enter the short menus. Your bottom button here, this is your back button or your C2 button. So press to return to the previous menu whenever you're inside here, or exit the current intelligent flight. Say you're flying where you can control your gimbal by turning your head. If you want to get out of that and then make it so your gimbal's solid again, that's what you do. You'd punch, you'd go ahead and this button right here, with you see the little arrow turn, push that and it would take you out of whatever flight mode you're in. So and then your FN, that's your FN button, and press to show the focus cursor on whatever you're looking at, and then swipe forward or backwards with one finger, and this will zoom. It'll zoom that camera in and out on whatever you're looking at. And then move your head, then tap the touch panel to define your focus point. So wherever you want, you're going to have a little square, and wherever you want to have that, then you'll go hit this, and then it'll automatically lock in on that. So once you've got it in, you got the head tracking system. You can do just the gimbal, or you can go set it up so the drone is going to go wherever you turn your head. So they call that somatic control. And unfortunately, it only supported the Mavic Pro and the Phantom 4 series. So it doesn't support the Mavic Air, unfortunately. So I'm not sure. It supports the Mavic Pro series. I'm not sure if it supports the new Mavic Pro 2 series. I'll have to look up on that eventually, because I will eventually. I want to get the Mavic Pro Enterprise is what I want. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to see if I can get the hold button down. Okay, we're back up. This works really good with glasses. So okay, we're in. And now, of course, okay. System says it's unlocked. It's disconnected. And no particular flight mode. So I'm going to use both fingers. And I'm going to go up. I'm going to go down. Okay. So by going down with both fingers, now I can see full screen mode, head tracking flight, head tracking gimbal, like I said, head tracking flight, which means wherever you turn your head, the drone's going to go. And then head tracking gimbal, which means just the gimbal's going to go up and down or go left and right, depending which way you want it. Let's see. Portrait and landscaping switch. And then gimbal forward or down. So you can move your head up or down and make it go up and down. We got full screen mode. Okay. Definitions. Full. Okay. You got full screen mode. All flight information and menu will be hidden when the full screen mode is enabled. So you're flying without. So it says fly with caution. That's when you're going to want to look down. Press the back button. Oops. I can't let it out. Oh, this tells me now I got to use my back button. Okay. Down. Okay. Head tracking. Head tracking. Control aircraft flight or gimbal altitude using head movements. Look up and down. Control look up and down to control gimbal pitch between 90 and negative 90 to positive 30. Turn your head left and right to control aircraft yaw. Head tracking can be used simultaneously with remote control. Switch to smooth live view mode for a better experience. Okay, next, head tracking gimbal. Head tracking gimbal. Control gimbal altitude using head movement. Look up and down to control gimbal between negative 90 to positive 30%. Turn your head left and right to control gimbal between negative 30 and positive 30. Switch to smooth live view mode for a better experience. Oops, I just took myself out. keep doing that. Flip back up. Both fingers up. Okay. Actually, both fingers down. Reset motion. Alright. Okay. Portrait and landscaping switch. Tap to switch between portrait and landscaping mode. Rotate camera by 90% to shoot in portrait mode. And gimbal folding down. Tap touchpad to quickly adjust gimbal to face forward or perpendicular to the ground. Alright. Okay, so that takes care of that. I just took myself out. Okay, now that was just finger. Now you got tap and fly. Tap and fly. With the tap and fly feature, users can now tap display to fly in a designated direction without the use of the remote controller. Aircraft will automatically avoid obstacles it sees or brake and hover provided that the lighting is appropriate nor too bright. Okay. Whoops. Active Track. Active Track allows you to mark and track your moving object on your screen. Aircraft will automatically avoid obstacles in its flight path. No external tracking device is required. The aircraft can automatically identify and trace bicycles and other vehicles, people and animals, and use different tracking methods for each. Well, we found that it didn't work so good following Mr. Wags. Okay, next one. Oops. You gotta remember to. No. Went out again. Yep. Gotta use your button. Take myself out. Okay, no, what's under that? It's DMI. Alright. And automatically take off. Okay, I want to take myself out again. No. Okay. Keep going. Yeah, that's both of them. I don't want the gimbal and tracking here. Take me out. Okay, that was... Okay, there we go. No. Okay. Terrain follow. Aircraft will adjust flight height automatically based on the terrain. The terrain follow mode will be automatically disabled if the aircraft flies high. Caution, fly at low altitudes of within 1 to 13 meters over less than 20 degree slopes. Okay, tripod mode. After enabling tripod mode, flight speed and control sensitivity will be reduced for fine control and more stable shooting. Cinemax mode. Cinemax mode, you can shoot photos and videos more smoothly. Aircraft yaw speed will be lower and braking distance will be longer, but fly with caution. Okay. Now we have fixed wing mode. Tap configure now. You see one button under here will be set to activate fixed wing mode, and the C2, which is the other one, button will exit fixed wing mode in remote controller setting. To enter fixed wing mode, push your stick forward for 3 seconds. Press C1 or tap the fixed wing mode icon on the main screen. Afterwards, press C2 or tap the red cross on the screen to exit fixed wing mode. Fly with cruise control and coordinate turning. So it means you're going to fly, it's going to fly like an airplane. Okay, let's go out. Alright, we're out. Now I need nope, no. No. Back out. Okay, HDMI. I'm going to go into settings and see what I got. Linking settings, that's good. By setting volume, head tracking sensitivity, IMU calibration. Meow. No. I am not finding what I want. I am not finding what I want. Everything is in. Huh. No. Camera. Distance. No. Volume settings. Okay, push 5D button up. Left, right, swipe, touch. Okay. Code. How your brightness set. That's good enough. I'm just not finding what I want. I'll have to read more on that, see what I got, but you get a good idea what's in here. And I gotta figure out what. Alright, shut it down. Alright, so let's cure that. I've gone through all the steps, so I can figure that out. Oh, I need to figure out how to change languages in there. So I may have to have it hooked up. It may have the Mavic may have to be fired up to do what I need to do. So I'll do a little more research into that. So, all right. Hopefully I can get it up in the next couple of days here and use them. Especially being able to turn your head and make the gimbal swing where you want it, and then put it in flight mode so you can actually move your head, and the drone's going to go up, down, or that's going to be an experience, because it's going to feel like you are in it. So you're going to get the euphoria of being inside it. You're just not going to get the G's. And when I was in the Navy, I was an air crewman, so I know what G's are. Alright, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, especially if you've got a set already and you've been doing it, flying it with it. Let me know. I know there's a lot of negative comments about it, so let me know. I know right now they are rather heavy, you know, and I actually had to modify the headband because it was too big for me. So anyway, again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, definitely share. I'll catch you on the next altitude.